everyone, so today's video is going to be another like disability related video. It's not like fully disability related, but it is kind of related to the topic that I'm talking about. Like my disability is like the reason that I'm talking about this topic, if that makes sense. I'm in a bit of a weird mood today, like I'm kind of in pain and I'm uncomfortable with like the necklace that I'm wearing. So yeah, if I can't seem to like, fully explain myself or like, sound, coherent, I guess. It's because of that. It's also because my cat is currently really distracting me because he's very interested in what is going on outside currently, because he's sitting in front of my window and he's like looking around very quickly and it's very distracting. So yeah, let's just get into the topic of this video, which is basically me talking about what it's like for my parents to be able to go on vacation and not me. Because obviously, like, my parents are divorced and I live with my dad and my mom lives in another country, and my cat is currently sniffing around my tripod. Let's hope he doesn't try to touch it. But yeah, let's just hope he settles down and like goes to sleep, so I can like film this video and film another video after this. But it doesn't seem like he's doing that because he's trying to destroy my desk. Anyway, like I just said, my parents are divorced. I live with my dad and my mom lives in another country. So she goes on vacation with like her partner in the country where she lives, and then she also goes like on vacation to come and visit me. So she goes on vacation a couple times a year. And then my dad usually goes on vacation when my mom visits, because she usually ends up staying here because she doesn't want to pay for a hotel. So my dad goes on vacation. Well, she's also on vacation, but they're both going to different places. And then I'm basically just feeling very left out because both of them are on vacation and I'm just still here in my room. And I'm basically forced to go outside every single day because my mom is visiting and she wants to, go outside every single day, which I understand that. But at the same time, like, I don't think she fully understands like how much pain that causes me. Like, I'm someone who usually goes outside like once a month, both because I, don't want to go outside because I don't want to be in pain and stuff like that, and also because I have to wait for my dad to have like a day off, or if he wants to go in the weekend, like we go in the weekend. But I also have to wait for my dad to want to go outside with me. So yeah, usually I go outside like once a month, and then when my mom is here, I have to go outside like every single day for like a week. And that's very harsh on my body. And yeah, it's basically just like not fun. Like, it's nice that she's here, but at the same time, like, it's not vacation for me because it's very stressful. So like my mom is on vacation here and then my dad goes on vacation somewhere else, and then I'm just like struggling the whole week. Like, they're having a nice time and I'm just like struggling to continue going outside and walking and in pain, and trying to have a conversation with my mom because she wants to talk a lot. And meanwhile, I'm like struggling not to vomit from the amount of pain that I'm in. Like it's just not a good time. And again, it's very difficult to not be having a good time. Meanwhile, your parents are literally on vacation, which is like the best time you can have, basically. And yeah, basically, I just wanted to make this video to like talk about that and how it feels, because I don't really have anyone to talk to about this. So I just thought I would do it in a YouTube video because maybe some people will relate to this. I don't know if anyone will, honestly, because I've never heard anyone talk about this. But yeah, let's just get into some of the things I wanted to talk about. I guess it was a very long intro, but yeah, let's just get into some of the things I wanted to talk about. And hopefully this video won't be too long because I need to film another video after this and I already don't feel well. So yeah. Now obviously what makes it even worse for me is not only like seeing them go on vacation, and again, my mom is technically on vacation while she's with me. So it's not only seeing them go on vacation and like prepare for it and like packing their bags and all of that, because I haven't done that in a really long time. So it's not only like seeing that, but it's also seeing the aftermath, like seeing them talk about how fun the vacation was. Like specifically for my mom, then it's her talking on social media about like how fun it was to visit her child in another country and like how good of a time she had. And my dad doesn't really use social media, so for him it's more like him talking to me about like the fact that he visited the ocean and he like walked on the beach. Okay, so he's back and like did all these like fun things that I can't do because I'm not on vacation. Really sorry about my cat. He's meowing really loudly. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. And he's like really playful. So yeah, like obviously for me it's really difficult to hear that stuff, you know, to hear him like talk about the beach and like stuff like that, and to hear my mom talk about like how nice of a time she had going on vacation. And yeah, it's just really difficult to hear that stuff because I want to talk about that stuff as well. Like I want to go to the beach, I want to pack my bags and get ready to go somewhere, you know, for like multiple days. And yeah, like it's just really difficult to like see that and not be able to do it yourself, I guess, especially during the summer because a lot more people go on vacation obviously during the summer. And it will not just be like my mom, my dad talking about going on vacation, but also like people that like I follow and like old friends and stuff like that, like talking about going on vacation and like posting pictures, and I'm just like sitting here in my room like, sounds nice. I wish I could do that. And I feel like that's just like my whole life at this point, just sitting at my room looking at someone doing something on my computer and going, I wish I could do that as well. And it's not just about like going on vacation, but like about like going on a hike, going swimming, you know, like doing whatever, like doing a sport or something. Like all of those things like I want to do and I can't, and I watch other people do it and I'm just like, I wish I could do that as well. Now I know that some people are gonna like listen to me talk and go, oh, but like what's the problem with like your dad going on vacation while your mom is here? Like you can just go on vacation like after your mom is gone and your dad is back here. Like why can't you do that? It's because we can't afford it. Like hotels are very expensive, and so is whatever like transport you take to your destination. Like plane tickets are really expensive, train tickets are really expensive, like bus tickets can even be expensive. Like everything's really expensive. And so when my dad goes on vacation while my mom is here, like that's like our vacation gone. Like that's any chance that I have at a vacation like completely gone. Like especially when my mom comes to visit like twice a year, which is usually what she ends up doing. And like I like that. Like I like that she wants to see me that often, and I know that like it's difficult for her to not see me like every single day. So she sees me for like 2 weeks a year, and I know that that's not a lot. But for me, that's also difficult because if she plans ahead that she's gonna come twice a year, I know I'm not gonna be able to go anywhere that year, and I'm just stuck here all year. Whereas if my mom only visits once in a year, like I know that there's still like a small possibility that me and my dad can go somewhere for even just like one night. That like we just stay at a hotel for like one night and we visit like the place that we're at for like 2 days. So like we, you know, go to the destination, we sleep there one night, and then we leave the next day. Like I know that at least we'll still be able to do that. So I'll still be able to leave at least for like one night and just like stay somewhere else and like visit a city. Like even if it's not very far away, like still I get to do something. Whereas now I already know like the next time that she visits will actually be like around my birthday, and that will be the second time that she's gonna visit this year. And yeah, I know there's no vacation for me anymore this year, which is fine. But for next year, I also already know when she's gonna visit like the first time in the year. And that's how she phrased it as well. I apologize if I look a bit different or if the camera angle is just slightly different. My cat just used this litter box and I had to clean it. But basically I was talking about the fact that my mom is coming to visit twice this year. She's gonna visit the second time in December, which is actually around my birthday, which I asked her specifically not to do that, to visit on my birthday, because I don't want to go outside on my birthday. It hurts too much. Like I'm physically in pain. And she was still like, yeah, I planned my trip around your birthday. And I was just like, great, she's gonna force me outside, and she's probably also gonna force me to eat at a restaurant. That's great. That's great. That's definitely what I wanted for my birthday. Like, that's gonna be an absolute mess. I already know it. So yeah, I already know that I'm not going to be able to go on vacation anymore this year, which is fine because it's already like October. I was kind of like expecting that. But then for next year, she already told me like which months she would like to come and visit, and emphasis there on months. Like she wants to come visit twice once again, and again, that means I can't go on vacation myself. And I've already tried to explain to her and my dad that like I get that she wants to see me twice a year because, again, she only sees me like 2 weeks per year, basically. I get that's not a lot, but if she could at least just get a hotel for like one of those times so I can also go on vacation, like that would be great. But she always just ends up saying like, yeah, next time I'll get a hotel for one of those 2 times I come to visit, and then she just doesn't do it. Then she just like ends up messaging me like a week before she comes to stay here, and she's like, hey, can I actually like stay with you? Like, instead of going to a hotel, it's too expensive. And I'm like, yeah, like I get that. You know, I understand it completely that it's too expensive, but like it's also too expensive for us. Because like if she ends up staying here for those 2 times that she visits, that means my dad goes to a hotel. So she's like, hotels are expensive. Like, yeah, we know my dad is the one paying for the hotel now that he has to stay in. Like, again, she just doesn't seem to understand that, like, she's excited to go on vacation and she gets to like brag about it on social media, and I'm just sitting here in my room every single day of every year. Like, that's not fun for me. Like, I want to go somewhere as well. Like, she just doesn't seem to understand that. And again, I get where she's coming from. She wants to see me. She only sees me like 2 weeks per year. I get that that's not a lot to see your child, like the literal child you gave birth to. Like, I understand that. But at the same time, she's the one who decided to move to another country. Like, I wasn't the one who decided that. How is that my fault? Because I feel like sometimes she feels like it's my fault, because I will ask her like, can you get a hotel? And she'll be like, oh, do you not want to see me all day? Like, oh, why do you want me to pick a hotel? And I'm just like, it's not about you. Like, it's about me and my desire to want to go on vacation for like the first time in like 9 years. Like, I just want to go somewhere in the way that you're also going somewhere right now. I also want to do that. And again, neither of them seem to understand that. Like, both of them go on vacation like twice a year, and they're still like, I wonder why she wants to go on vacation so bad. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's such a weird thing to talk about. And again, I don't know why I'm making this video, because I feel like nobody relates to this at all. I've never seen anyone talking about it, so like, maybe this video is going to get like 2 views and nobody's going to give a shit. But I care about this kind of topic because it kind of like pisses me off a bit, and it makes me sad at the same time. So yeah, I don't know why I made this video. Clearly my cat didn't like it either, because he was ruining the whole video. So yeah, maybe nobody cares about this video. Maybe I never end up posting it. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I guess I know it was a bit of a weird video. I know that nobody's probably interested in this topic, but I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, I hope I didn't sound like too angry in the video, but like, again, this topic does kind of like piss me off a bit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say honestly at the end of this video, because again, it's such a weird video and such a weird topic. I don't know how to end it. So bye, just, I guess.